This conference will now be recorded.
This one, huh?
No, sir, you have given some questions to sir.
Okay. Can you read the first line? Like in a company, an employee is paid under that one, huh?
Yes, sir. If the basic his salary is less than 1500.
Okay. So today we will actually talk about switch and ternary operator. But before that, as you asked me, so we will solve that. Okay. So what is the question? If the basic salary is less than 1500, HRA is equal to 10% of the basic salary, and DA is equal to 90% of the basic salary. So if the salary, okay, so I just write if salary is less than 1500. Okay, so if salary is less than 1500, HRA is equal to what? HRA is equal to 10%. Okay, so HRA is equal to 10% of salary, and DA is equal to 90% of salary. HRA is equal to 10% of the salary. DA is equal to 90% of the salary. Okay. And what is the second condition? Second condition is if salary is equal to. Okay, so salary is equal to, or else I'll say greater than or equal to 1500, and okay, so if his salary is either equal or okay, greater than or equal to 1500, only that. If it is greater than or equal to 1500, so his HRA should be rupees 500. HRA is rupees 500, and DA is 98%. Okay, so only two cases here. Okay, so what exactly happens? HRA means actually house rent allowance, and DA means daily allowance. So they should be added actually. So they should be added to the present salary. Okay, so now how we can write the program? So we can write the program. Okay, let me open the Eclipse. Okay, so if so first you have to take the salary. So salary will be, so salary I will take it as double. Okay, so double salary is equal to, okay, double salary is equal to what you can take. You can take, so scanner I write. So system out of println. So here I write enter the salary. So enter the salary. So salary I will make it as double. So double salary is equal to next double. Salary is equal to next double. Now, what is he asking? If salary is greater than 1500. Okay, so if salary is greater than 1500, if salary is greater than 1500, HRA should be, okay. So HRA. So HRA also we will declare. Okay. So HRA. So I say double HRA. So double HRA. So HRA is equal to how much? HRA is actually 10%. Okay. Is equal to 10% means I can write 0.1. Okay, so I'll write 0.1. Now salary is equal to, so salary is equal to salary plus, okay, HRA should be, so HRA should be added actually. So HRA should be added. So salary into HRA. So salary into HRA. Okay. So salary is equal to salary plus salary into HRA. Okay. Else, if salary is greater than or equal to 1500, salary is greater than or equal to 1500, you can say salary is equal to salary plus, okay, so DA also, right? Okay. DA also should be added in it. So DA also should be added. So DA is how much? So double. Okay, so this actually values are changing, isn't it? Okay. So what we will do is we will write DA. So here we will write if salary is greater than equal to this. So I will say HRA is equal to 0.1. So 0.1, and then DA is equal to 90%, 0.9. Okay. So 0. So salary plus salary into HRA, and here salary into DA. Salary plus salary into HRA, salary is equal to salary plus salary into DA. Okay, right. And here I will say print salary is equal to plus salary. Okay, and same things I will write here also, but different values. Okay, so what are the different values I will write here? So here HRA is equal to how much? If you have greater than or equal to, so HRA is equal to 500 rupees. HRA is equal to
Sir,
500. Oh, yeah.
sir, here they have given that basic salary is less than 1500. You have taken if condition salary greater than 1500.
Okay. Okay. So salary now I have taken less than. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Greater than or equal to 1500. So here HRA is not percentage. As HRA is not percentage, you can just add salary is equal to salary plus HRA. Okay, so salary is equal to salary plus HRA. So salary is equal to salary into DA. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, so in this way you can have the things. Now, for example, if I run this and if I give salary something like 1000, so salary becomes 2090. Okay, so basically what happens here? So it will be salary will be salary into how much percentage here? 10%. 10% means 150 rupees. And here, so salary plus 150 in the sense 1500 plus 150. So 1500 plus 150. So how much this will be? This will be 1550, right? So 1550. And then you are adding the DA. Okay, otherwise, one thing we can do instead of doing like this, we can write it here. This is better. Okay, otherwise we will increase the salary and then on that increased salary we are doing, right? So salary is equal to salary plus salary into HRA plus salary into DA. And here also same thing. So salary plus HRA, and then yeah, this would be better. Okay, so what happens literally here? So here this will be so 1000 plus. So salary into HRA how much? 1000 into 1%. That is 100 rupees plus salary into DA. So what is salary into DA? So 90% increase, right? 90% increase means 900. Okay, so 1000 into 90 means, I mean, point 9 means 900. So what is the total here? So 0, 0, 9, oh sorry, 1000, 1100, 1100 plus, uh, where we are making a mistake. So salary 1000 only. Salary is 1000. So 1000 plus salary into HRE. So 1% of 1000 is 100 only, right? Okay. So 90%. 1000 into point 9, correct only. 900 plus 1100 is equal to, so it will be exactly 2000. Okay, let's check once again. So I'll use 1000. So exactly 2000, right? So 0, 0, 0, and 2. Okay, so that's how you get it. So next you run it once again. Now you give 2000. So 2000 means he is getting 6460. So how it is possible? So it is possible. So you are giving how much? 2000. So 2000 plus salary into HRE. So salary into HRE in the sense 2500. Okay. And 98% of the basic salary. So 98% in the sense 2000. So 2000 into 0.98. So it is 1960. Okay. So 1960. So when I'm saying 1960 plus 2500 plus 2000. Okay. So 6460. So that is what we are doing. Okay. Hope you understood the program. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you understood the calculations, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh. So you have to understand the problem first, then it is easy to understand, right? Okay. Next, as I told you, we will talk about switch. So actually, it is switch case. So what is switch case basically? So switch case is nothing but, so it is similar to, so it is similar to if else if. So it is similar to if else if. Okay, so it is similar to if else if. So it is similar to if else if, where but we match the we match the constants instead of instead of instead of evaluating the conditions. instead of evaluating the condition. So we will match basically. Okay. So how we are going to do that? So let me make a table. So here I will say syntax. Here I will go for flow chart, and here I will go for example. Okay, so here, okay, so what is the syntax? As I told you, we will be matching the constants. Okay, so switch here we will have constants. Okay, so here we will have the constant, and then you will have the cases. So case constant one, case constant one. Okay, and here you will have the statements. So here I cannot call them as true statements or false statements. So we will just call them as, so like this. So we are going to talk about. Okay, so whenever we are talking about this, okay, so finally we will have the default. Okay, so finally we'll have the default, and then here we may have the statements. So generally what happens is whenever you are talking about the switcher, so we will use the constant matching. So if this is matching with this statement will get executed. If this is matching with this statement will get executed. If this is matching with this statement will get executed. So I'll make it 2 here, 2 here, sorry, 3 here, and here also I'll make it 3. Okay, so like this we are going to go for. Okay, right. So then flow chart. So how the flow chart will look like? So flow chart will be, okay. So here we are not worried about the condition. So we are going to take up the matching. Okay. So constant one. So if it is matching with uh, the given value, so we will get the statements. Okay. So if it is not matching, it will check again. Okay, it will check again, and then you will have the statement. So like this, it will go on. If no condition is matching, if the no condition is matching, so what it will do is it will execute the default. It will execute the default. Okay, so it will execute the default. So that's how we look at this. Okay, now we'll have a simple example. Uh, we'll have an example for day name. So day name for given day number. Okay, so given day number. Okay, so given day number. So we are going to have an example for this. So what I will do here is I will take up. Okay, so I'll ask the system to enter the day number. Enter the day number. Okay, so enter the day number. So when he is entering or when he is giving the day number, so the day number would be, so the day number would be, so the day number would be something like, so enter the day number. So here, so we will enter, so int day number is equal to, okay, so day number is equal to, so s dot next int, s dot next int, so s dot next int. So we will enter the day number s dot next int, and then we will have switch. So switch, we will say day number. We'll say day number, and so we will match it with the given constant. Now for example, I will say case 1. Okay, so case 1. So case 1, I will say system dot out dot println something like Monday. Okay, so something like Monday. Now like this, I will write so many cases. So I write so many cases here. So like this. Okay. So first case 1, case 2. So case 2, I will say Tuesday. So case 3, I will go for Wednesday. Okay, so case 4, I will go for Thursday. Okay, so case 5, I will go for Friday. Okay, so case 6, I will go for Saturday. Okay, so case 6 Saturday. And finally, as I told you, we'll have to go for, okay, so we'll have to go for case 7, which is going to be Sunday. So there is always a chance that user may give something other than 0, 1 to 7. So at that time, it will go and check the default. So default means no, or I'll say invalid day number. So invalid day number. Okay, so invalid day number. Okay. So if I'm running this, so here one thing we need to understand. Suppose if I'm giving 2. Now 2 means, so here it is 2. 2 and 1 not matching. But 2 and 2 are matching. Then you are getting Tuesday, and then you are getting all this executed. So if we need to stop the execution here, if you see the flow chart, if one condition is matching, so it will go on printing all the things. So it should not happen. So as that should not happen, we will be using break. So what a break will do here? So break is optional. So break is optional. So you can use break to stop. Okay, so you can use the break to stop here. So it will stop at Tuesday. It will stop at Tuesday like that. Okay, so here also break, and here also break. So we'll also have here break, and here also we will have break. So like this, we are going to have the breaks. Okay, so if break is not there, it will automatically give the next execution also. So that is why we are using a break over here. So it is always better to have break for every case, okay, including the default case. So we'll have break for all the things. Okay. If we have the break for all the things, it would be executed according to that particular day only. Okay, suppose if we are saying something like 7, so 7 means Sunday. So for example, if we are saying 9, so 9 means it will give you invalid day number. Okay. So in that way, 1 to 7 if you are typing, that's okay. So anything other than that if you are typing means, so it will give you invalid. Okay, so it will give you invalid. So that's how you are looking at a simple example on the switch. Okay, so simple example on the switch. So whenever I'm saying switch, always remember it works on the matching mechanism. Okay, so it works on the matching mechanism. So today we will finish the concept. So so and then we will talk about the programs. Okay, so the next concept is going to be the ternary operator. Okay, so with this we will finish. Uh, so with this we will finish the conditional statements. Okay. So ternary operators or ternary operator. We also call it as conditional operator. So ternary operator or the conditional operator. So whenever we are talking about ternary operator or the conditional operator, so we are talking about the operator question mark colon. Okay, question mark colon. Okay, so question mark colon. So we are looking at the operator question mark colon. Okay, so question mark colon is the operator that we have. Okay, anyway, so now this is similar to this is similar to if else, but we can write this in a single line only. But we can write this in a single line only. Okay, so we can write this in a single line only. Okay, so we are going to write it in single line only. Okay, so what we are doing here, so we are going for ternary operator. Okay, so this is similar to if else. We can write this in a single line only. Okay, so you can write this in a single line only. Okay, so that's how you are looking at the ternary operation. Okay, then how the syntax is going to be. So syntax, so flowchart is similar to if else. So we will write uh, expression one question mark expression two colon expression three. Okay, so that's how you are looking into this. Okay, expression one for question mark, expression two, and expression three. Okay, so here we may have a condition. We may have a condition in expression one. We can have a condition in expression one. Okay, if the expression one is true, if the expression one is true, expression two gets executed. Expression two gets executed. So the expression one is true, expression two gets executed. Okay, so expression one is true means expression two gets executed. If expression one is false, if expression one is false, then expression expression 3 gets executed. Expression 3 gets executed. So here we may have a condition in expression 1. If this is true, if this is true, so if this is true, expression, so if this is true, if this is true, so this one will get executed. If this is false, if this is false, this one will get executed. Okay, so we'll go for the example. Okay, so we will take two numbers. Okay, so we will take two numbers. So I will say largest of two numbers. So just simple example, largest of two numbers. Okay, so largest of two numbers. So here, so largest of two numbers, I will take int x1 is equal to s dot next int. Sorry. So enter a number. Enter a number. So the program is going to be largest of two numbers, and x1 is equal to this, and then you will have system dot out of println x2. So x2 is equal to s dot next hit. So here, what we are looking at, we are looking at int x3 is equal to x1 greater than x2. Okay, if this is true, x1. If it is false, x2. Okay, so what exactly we are trying to do here? If this is true, x1 will go into x3. If this is false, x2 will go into x3. Okay, so system dot out dot println. Okay, so I will say among. Okay, so among x1 is equal to. Okay, so x1 is equal to. Otherwise, I use plus x1. Okay, so this is concatenation, and x2 is equal to plus x2. Okay, so who is big basically? So you will have x3 is big. So x3 is big. So what I'm trying to say here, among x1 is equal to get the x1 value, and x2 is equal to get the x2 value. After the operation, whatever the number is big, that will go into x3. So that is why we are saying x3 is big. Okay, so x3 is big. So simply run this. Now you take 5 and 3. So among x1 is equal to 5 and x2 is equal to 3, 5 is big. Okay, so 5 is big. Okay, so how can you say this? Among x1 is equal to directly x1. So directly x1. Okay, and x2 is equal to 3. So 5 is big. Okay, so in that way you are going to take the things into consideration. Okay, so that's how we are going to look at. Okay, so we are going to look at the things. Okay, so this is how we work with the ternary operator. Okay, so this is how we work with the ternary operator. So ternary operator means the operator which is going to be working like a so the operator which is going to working like a if else. Okay, so working like a if else. So these are the switch and the ternary operators. So as I've told you, we will be talking about some problems tomorrow. Okay, some problems on switch and ternary, and then again, like day before, I will be giving you some tasks also. Okay, so meanwhile, I want you to complete those tasks. Okay, so completing the task becomes very important because you will get the logics. Otherwise, it is difficult for you to get the logic. Okay. Right. So hopefully both of you understood. If any doubts, any questions, so you can raise that. Any questions, any
నో
doubts?
సార్ నో సార్
Oh, oh.
సార్ కొద్దిగా
Okay.
ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్ చేయడానికి టైం కావాలి సార్ కొద్దిగా
తీసుకోండి అంటే
ఓకే
సో ఒక పని చేద్దాం రేపు స్విచ్ వీటి మీద కొన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇచ్చి వి విల్ హ్యావ్ ఏ గ్యాప్ ఆఫ్ 1 డే.
యా ఓకే
ఓకే,
సార్
అట్లా గ్యాప్
ఓకే
ఇచ్చేస్తాము. అట్లా యూ కెన్.
యా ఓకే సార్ ఓకే
ఓకే,
సార్
లూప్స్కి వెళ్ళే ముందు వి విల్ మేక్ షూర్ దట్ వీ కంప్లీట్ దిస్. ఓకే.
యా డన్ సార్
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.